Good morning, Holy Family. I just want to do our weekly update. It's Saturday, March 26th. And this week, I cannot be more proud of our kids. They have truly been amazing, revolutionary, and spiritual in ways I didn't think of weeks ago. So first up, our prayer video of thank yous that our kids prayed for and said about all different workers and industries that are sacrificing during these times was one of the most heartfelt and spiritual things we have ever done as a youth group.
Because they're still helping people in need and people who are sick.
I was to pray for their happiness and health,
selflessly dedicating time to fighting this pandemic,
for their welfare and safety.
We are all praying for you. Amen.
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 Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
A special shout out to Sean Beatty for doing the music track. He did it on his phone, so hey, sometimes the phones are a good thing if they are using them for good stuff. And overall, the kids just wrote just beautiful prayer messages. And that was one of my favorite projects in the over decade that I've been doing this. So that's on them. They're phenomenal kids. Number two is we continue to have check-ins every couple of days over Zoom now. We discussed strength.
Our God is our refuge and our strength, an ever-present help in distress. Thus we do not fear. I feel like this is the time that we really need to be strong with our faith and just in general. And we really have to be strong and resilient.
We discussed peace. I really felt that peace is a very strong message that we need right now. You're going to look back on these times, though, as something very memorable.
Yes.
And you're going to miss some of it. Some of it, not most of it.
Some of it. I'm gonna miss
some of it.
being with my dog all day.
We did a Throwback Thursday where the kids had to share something from their childhood.
Soccer trophy when I was 3, because that's when my dad used to be my coach.
Parents have coached one of your teams when you were younger.
Oh, my stepdad
Mine did.
coached
I don't
me.
remember.
I have my baby shoes.
So this is my old Build-A-Bear.
One, because I got it at like a Boy Scout camping trip.
Yeah, Peter. But it was just funny
my
because
God,
this was
Peter.
our last year's Cub Scouts. Look at me.
It's almost as big as my body.
And John's
When I
not-
was
Cameron
born, I
John.
got this teddy bear and it's falling apart now.
I brought me and my brother used to plan it all the time. It's a Wii U.
We're trying to make the meetings both fun and spiritual as best we can from a distance. All right, hold on. I got to mute you guys because people are eating, Justin, and it's really loud. And so, we're going to be in this for a little while, and I want to try to set up a more refined schedule kind of going forward. I'm thinking of doing a special night this week just for 8th graders because they're going to be the ones that we want to keep in youth group into high school, right? And they can still see their friends here. And so I want to give some time once a week just to that group. And we could talk about things that is on their mind that's a little bit more serious stuff and things to look out for in high school. Because those are conversations we would have had in person at youth group with the 8th graders here. But we didn't get to. And just to give the 8th graders some time together, I want to continue to thank all of you parents. I've gotten so many great emails and thank yous, and that's the job. During the times like this, our youth ministry thrives, honestly. Our kids have always stepped up to the plate. Our parents have always been amazing in all the years that we've done things, and they're shining. They're beacons of light and hope. And I know we're all worried about the kids, right? We're all making sure they're okay. We're checking in on them. I will continue to do that as the weeks go on. But it's kind of funny. Sometimes, adults panic more than kids. And we should really look to their resilience sometimes. One of our kids last night said, you know what? My life's so busy that this is actually a little calming for me. This is like a deep breath. Because my schedule goes from, 6 in the morning to late at night between homework, school, sports, activities, youth group, whatever. This is a nice chance to breathe and be with my family, was his message. And that's a really nice thing for all of us to understand too. And the Pope said the same thing, that we should use this time to bring back the things we don't usually do. They got to receive the plenary indulgence, beautiful blessing, and it was one of the most surreal moments as a Catholic I've ever seen. The Pope sitting alone in St. Peter's Basilica praying for the world.
Signore, benedici il mondo.
Bless the world.
And it was truly a heartfelt moment. And I'm glad the kids got to see it. And at night we got to talk about it with a bigger group. The Lord would not leave us at the mercy of the storm. Tell us again, do not be afraid. That was the message he kept saying was this: why are you afraid? Have no faith, and we should not be afraid. Any help I can be, as always, please reach out and ask. We are going to continue to do our Sunday night private masses and it's for youth group, school, religious ed, families, but it's kid focused. So please send that out to as many people. It's going to be at 5 p.m. And I'm praying for all of you. Keep praying for me. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy. And I promise that the minute we are allowed to do things, even together at a distance or outside, we will. And we will make up for this in spades. So thank you, everyone. And we're going to have a new project next week. So I'll be talking to you soon.